All right. Comments. Well, let's see if anyone will watch. So, let me get another window up here. Oh, move the mic a little closer and all right. Let me open up another window here. Shit. What? Guys, bear with me this evening. Yes, we are going to do a little sniping because I am curious as to who Kaiser's going to have on this evening. An official even. Yeah, don't know. Let's see. Is he up? Yep, he's live. And let me get it up on there. I'm going to mute the fucking thing because I can't take his intro very well. Doop. Here we go. And of course, he's already in subscriber only mode. Oh, yeah, there he is. Nice haircut. All right, let's see what he's, what kind of shit he's talking over here. You know.
Mistake, and I did, or just so everybody knows, I made a little mistake, and I did forget to redact his SSN initially. So, but I went back and did it. So that he made his privacy complaint. I addressed it. That's going to be the end of it. The video isn't coming down.
Look at them elf ears.
I got news for you, Chris. Everything you said is a matter of public.
Where's the rings at?
Period. End of story. And I know for a fact you don't have a copy of that video. I know for a fact you don't. And when you say that you were going to play you would play unedited like you did your arrest video.
All right, let's see how quick we can make his chat flip out.
Come on,
subscriber
man.
mode
There's
only, of course.
4 channels that has.
So who do we got? Man, we got a bunch of people jumping in here tonight.
Uncensored version of your arrest video, and that's mine. KFARS, Frauditor Roundup, and Frauditor Comedy Show. And it's theirs is the only one. Ours is the only one that's unredacted and unedited.
Retired police chief
edited yours to try to
look
like the victim when you were in
cringe as they get.
Yeah,
I've never seen anybody.
I got news for you. If my channel is
so
pissant,
let's just say definitely
why is
not
it I don't have to go
quality.
freaking get arrested on
and,
camera?
After a little bit of digging, I guess he was a
frivolous lawsuits for go-away
just
money,
a fill-in chief for a little while.
GoFundMe scams.
But that's what he's hanging his hat on.
Yeah,
and
trust me, dude.
He put out a video where he was supporting
it's just not going to happen.
Wrangler.
All right. What was it you said?
And I posted a
that's all they need to open
comment
up a bank
on
account
his YouTube channel, and I said,
hey,
do you know this guy Stolen Valor and
rating, buddy.
has quite the history of felonies, and it immediately got deleted. So
it's going to be a fun night, I promise.
Anyway,
I got a surprise for y'all coming up.
But good to see all you folks out here in the chat.
Triggered a few minutes ago, he going to really be triggered. And I see we have NSL Bay Pokey Districts in the house.
Jesus.
What's up, buddy? Yeah,
just get to the point where you're going to bring your guest on.
Safety, it's good
because if it's this tool bag,
there's
we
Carl's
have
order of the squirrels. Hey, Carl, how'd you like the thumbnail I used for the damn Are You Going Stereo video earlier? Thank you for that. Hey there, Ron.
All right, you make a thumbnail to use somebody else's video. Good for you.
Dixie Rebel Wrangler cult member in the house. Hello there, Larry DiFiero. Great to see you. Miss Casey with a C, Wrangler cult member. Great to see you again. I'm sorry, Carl's Order of the Squirrels, now a Wrangler cult member. Awesome. Hey there, Herman Turrington. How are you, buddy? Gary Ellis, great to see you again, sir.
I'm having an Alka-Seltzer just
How the hell
because.
are you doing, my friend?
Got a little bit of a
Giggles,
sniffle.
Wrangler cult member. How is Gary Ellis' better half doing tonight? And of course, my sexy soulmate, beautiful wife, Kimmy Wrangler, Wrangler cult leader in the house.
Oh, jeez,
Cynthia Karen
jeez,
Shaw,
jeez,
welcome back,
jeez.
ma'am.
This
Hey
is the
there,
worst
St.
part
Louis
of
Unveiled. It's good to
all of
see
his
you.
shit is
Miss
having to
Marlo
listen to
Cart,
him
pleasure. How
run
are
his
you?
suckhole
Topsy Turvy
and
232
blow
is in
smoke
the
up
house. It's
people's
good to see
ass
you, my
when
friend.
he doesn't give two shits about them.
Hey there, Aunt
The only
B.
thing he wants is
Oh, yeah.
he's
Well, I
paying for
mean,
a
you
lot of
got
the
to lie to
views.
fraud it and show me a
Actually, I
video
should
where he's not
probably
been lying. But it's
take
good
a
to see
look
you
at
again,
his
Aunt B.
stats. Actually, I'd love to see him get to
Hey, Mark
10,000.
Doherty, I
I hope they're
understand
all
you
giving
have
him
a
money
birthday
because
coming up.
when he goes back to
Your
jail, they're all going to
57th,
be
if
sitting
I'm
there
not
going,
mistaken.
duh, what did I just do?
Congratulations,
Why was
sir.
I
We're proud to
supporting
have
him?
you spend that time with us. Hey there, Magma Mountain. Alan Hunt, welcome back, gentlemen. Miss Linda, Wrangler Cult member, it's great to see you. There's Nova Photographics. What's up, my friend? Domestic Terror, welcome, ma'am.
Let's see if
Jenny,
we can get
Wrangler
to the
Cult member, is
stats
also in the
here.
house. That's Jenny with an I. Ichabod Oyabon, how you doing, my friend? Miss Nancy Newhoff,
Man,
how are
he's
you
just,
doing today,
man,
ma'am?
he's
It's
almost
great to
up to
see you.
4,500.
James Baker, what's shaking, young man? How
But
are
I
you?
guarantee you, he's dumping every penny
Chris
he's got
McDonald, good to see you,
into
sir. Welcome back.
subs and views.
Captain Happy's got
So
a ranch.
let's
Help,
go through
help,
some of the
help.
chat.
What's up, buddy?
Brian,
How you
Sweet
doing?
Melissa,
Stephen
Osen,
Major, how the hell are you today,
John
sir?
Clark,
There's the Kentucky
Clark
Colonel Chuck
Blanche,
D. Welcome back, my
Just
friend.
Jenny, Johnny Boy, Highest Priestess, Jeff Appleby. What's up there, brother? So last
Oh,
summer,
hell yeah, he lied on the stand. You bet your ass he did.
GMK Dork,
Hey there, Ben C. N. Locks. How are
Stephen
you and the
Henry,
wife doing
Stanley
tonight?
Hayes,
All right, well, you
Salacious,
just make sure you have a good
D.
time with your
Private
grandson,
Dork,
buddy. And thanks for
Woodrow,
letting us know, buddy. Hello,
thanks for all of the
Drew220. Good
emails,
evening.
brother.
Welcome.
I appreciate all the
David
heads up
Dobson,
and
how the hell are you,
all
sir?
the things to look into. If I missed you in the chat, I'm sorry.
Hey, my
Rebecca,
special
Dirty
guest,
South
if you can hear
Cats,
me, I've got you in and you're all good.
Mirrors, John Clark. If I miss you, I'm sorry.
Hey there, Norm.
But I'm not going to blow smoke up your
Stormy,
ass either.
welcome back. Hello, Fire Hunter 101. Miss Becky, Wrangler Cult member.
Hey, thank you, James
back,
K.
young lady.
Didn't need to do that, but I appreciate
Jeff
it.
Clark, Wrangler Cult member. Good to see you, pal.
I appreciate it.
What is shaking?
And yep, I know. Every time you do that, I've got to show the taser.
Yeah,
video.
guys, he is a little upset with me. And
Can we wait a little while
hey,
before
Marty
I do
Taylor.
it?
Well, I hope the
Too
day
early.
worked out for you.
We don't have enough people in here.
It took me a while to figure
James,
out how to
let me
do
know
that
if I could
video,
just
Marty,
show it a little
and
bit
then I
later.
just said to hell with it. I'm just going to let it go up as is, and everybody can just watch it and
yeah,
make their
Woodrow,
own
those gems
determinations
are
based off of the other
there's
shit
some
he's lied
pissers,
about
I'll
in his
tell you.
videos.
Thank you,
And I love
James.
it
I will
when
show it,
he
but
puts
we'll
up
wait till we
all
get
the
some more
evidence
people
we
in here.
need. All I have to do is
That
make
way
a video
everybody
out of
gets to enjoy
He's
it.
really doing all the work, if you can call it that.
Yeah, Freedom Fighter, my night's doing
Hey
really
there,
well.
Frauditor Hunter. Yeah, dummy's
Scott,
pissed. And that's the way I like it, because when he's
good
pissed,
evening.
he does
Yeah,
dumb shit.
nobody else seemed to be doing
Florida,
anything
Jeep
tonight.
Girl, how are
And
you doing
he's
today,
got a
sis?
special
It is great to
guest,
see you.
supposedly.
How are things in the Sunshine State?
Some official from
Hello,
some
Miss
county.
Cindy S. Welcome
I don't know. It
back.
could be the janitor from the town hall. You don't know.
Broken Bones, how are you, my friend? Sir Stewie Griffin Esquire, El Bay, Wrangler
What else?
Cult
What
Drill
else? Anybody
Instructor.
got anything
I
good going on?
freaking
Oh, Richard,
love it.
you shouldn't have
Well,
done
that's
that.
getting this.
I appreciate it.
F&A, Cotton, F&A.
That's pretty amazing. Thank you so much.
Hello, Miss
And
Kelly
yeah,
Brown. Welcome back, man.
I agree.
Wolf Noir Gaming. How the
Let's
hell
look at
are
this
you?
clown.
There's
He must have paid the
Classic
electric bill
91.
because
How
he's got a
are
light
you,
on in
ma'am?
his room.
Welcome. How is your husband doing tonight?
You think his mom
Cottony
feeds him in
Coyote,
his
it is
room?
great
She
to
brings
see
him
you,
a
sir.
tray. Bernsey, thanks, brother. I appreciate it.
Or ma'am, actually, I'm not sure that I know. Forgive me. Hello, Miss
Now I got to
Trixie,
show the
welcome back.
taser
Oh
video
yeah,
because
he is.
James
And
does
I'm
it every
loving it. It's
time.
good to see you, man.
But I'm going to
Hey there,
show it.
Kevin Everett. Welcome back, sir.
You're just going to wait a little while.
Hey guys,
If we hit 100
for
people
Public
watching,
Safety
we'll go ahead
2's
and
here.
do
He
the
says,
taser
I'm
video.
really upset, but Rogue Nation said he'll come over and spoon with me and make everything better.
Ugh.
Vomit emoji. Hello, Miss
Yeah,
Caroline.
it'd be like
Good evening. Welcome. Hey there, Larry.
be like
McGowan.
spooning
What's
with an
shaking?
elf.
Chino Nino Wrangler cult members in the house.
Can I
Welcome.
turn him down a little bit more,
Foray,
please?
Foray, how are things in Montreal, my friend?
Let's
Hey,
turn him.
Miss Victoria B. Hey, Miss Vicky B. I got your
That's
email,
much better.
and Teespring says they sent it out.
Actually,
I'll
muted's
send you another
better.
email with a copy of the shipping invoice. But thank you for emailing me and letting me know. They have just
So if anybody's a subscriber over there,
the
go and
last
throw a
couple
bunch of
months
pickles
on
up.
everything. So again, my apologies.
Sweet
on that
Melissa,
account.
thank you so much. I appreciate that very
David
much.
Dobson, you could be right, but he's got
James
bigger problems
K,
than
yes,
that.
I
don't
do
think
have to
he's
show
good
the
at just
taser
living.
video. I told
Good
you,
evening,
you
Whiskey
guys
Maker.
knock it
How are you?
off. Stop throwing money my
70,
way.
What's up, buddy? Hey, Trucker 70.
Now
for
that I
21
decided I
girls
was
with
going
a
to try
CDL,
playing some
you get a
games, I don't know if you
speeding
guys
ticket
saw
of
that
your own,
video,
going 14 over the
but
speed
I'm not
limit
going to
and
become
99
obsessed
with
by
a
it by
yanking
any
CDL.
means.
Hey, Mark RN40, welcome back.
I figured, what the hell? I
Lady
used to have a
Kingston, good
gamer's
to
chair.
see
Might
you,
as well
man.
try a game.
Hello, Richard Junk. Welcome. Marina Powley, good to see you, man. K. Grace Lynn 2020, happy Friday to you. Welcome back. Stone Vet loves to, oh God, y'all kill me with some of these names. Ms. Kool-Aid.
It's hilarious because
back.
then he has to say
John
Stone
Coltrane
Vet
62.
or
Pleasure.
Shiz
Great
or
to see you again, sir.
yeah, you
Hey,
never hear
Jesse
my
Monkey,
name
how's
over
the
there
family
very
doing?
much.
Little Dickens too. How are you?
It's pretty funny about that. Yeah,
Well, I mean,
it
dude,
is.
I've
You
had
know,
several of them in my life,
I'm not
both
a big
in
gamer. I
Magnum
never
and
have been.
357 SIG. But I don't currently own
And
one now.
I've had that game for over a
I'm
year.
more of a 45 guy
And
anyway.
I've got a gaming laptop that I was using to download all my telemetry at the racetrack from the race bike.
Blanked out on me. Hey,
And
Mr. Berry, welcome back.
it's a gaming computer. So I
Angel
said, oh, what the
Woodstock,
hell?
how are you today?
And I loaded it up and I got a headset and
Swarte Cat is in the
I've
house.
I've
Good to see you again.
played it way too much in the last
Exactly,
few
Tom
days
Black.
since I haven't been working.
He
So
was saying, he
it's
was
kind of
sitting there
crazy.
talking about, that's all they need to open a bank account. That's all they need to get a credit card. Not with your credit rate. Dude ain't even got enough damn, he ain't even got
Yeah,
enough,
go over there. Go
valuables
over
to
there,
buy
Jerry.
papers.
Go over there and tickle his pickle.
Hey
Go
there,
ahead and
Frisian Mom.
I want to see nothing but rows of pickles over there on his chat.
Ma'am, how the hell are you?
That way, at least I know some of you guys
Hey
have
there,
got a
taking out
subscription
thunder.
over there
Welcome
and
back, my friend.
can throw shots
Mecca
out every now
Churchill.
and then.
Yeah, I know, Mecca Churchill. It's crazy. I don't know why.
Yeah,
you're
I
mad at
know,
me.
Rebecca. That's how it
Right.
starts.
I called out his grift and his bullshit. Oops.
I will say it is a fun game. It's more
Chris,
of
if you don't like it,
a strategy kind of game
that's
because you
your damn
play
bad.
with a
You ain't gonna
squad
do about it.
and you have to take
I mean, all he
objectives.
did with that live stream
And
was
you
get
have
me
to
more views
communicate
on the video.
between
So
squad members, and you
thanks,
get different
Chris.
roles: medic,
Please don't be
anti-armor,
girlfriend tonight. That's not a good thing.
infantry. I usually
Hey there,
play
Drake
infantry.
Raps. Welcome back.
That's because I was never one.
And Glenn Harlow,
Come on, Jerry. Still
for
waiting on the pickles.
says, please hit that like button at Roughnecks. Thumbs up, hashtag defamation pickles. Awesome. And Workmore 62 has become a new
Trucker 70. What a moron.
And we'll go ahead and jump off with this one.
Welcome to the Roughneck.
I don't know how he got a CDL or how he knows how to tie his shoes if he's listening to this jerk off.
Hello, Kevin O'Donnell. I really appreciate that, sir. Unfortunately, Dumbwaiter isn't as big a fan as you guys are, and I hate that for him. It's just too damn bad.
Oh, nice, Jerry. Now you're just trying to bait me into something.
Nerd Girl Jen's World, how are you doing tonight, my friend? It's good to see you, man.
James, I have sent Don stuff in the past.
Right? That's my whole thing.
To have him check something, but
wait a minute. So the imposter used
not very much. It's been a couple of years since I've called him or sent him an email.
Paid the fines and then showed up to the induction for probation.
Florida Jeep girl, is she over there? Oh yeah, she is. She got a ranch. And they're talking about leaving children out of this altogether, and they must be.
How has your Friday been, my friend? Welcome back. Miss Sarah DeMarco.
They're idiots over there. Kimmy is really an idiot.
For $10 says, They probably would have at least suspended my CDL, but I definitely would have been fired. Exactly. But in Dumbwaiter's case, it's hard to be fired when you're unemployed. But I appreciate it very much, brother, and I hope you're keeping it safe between the
Yeah,
managers.
well, that's what he's doing, Priestess.
Jeff
He takes all
Ruiz,
this money and he
welcome
just
back.
rolls it
Actually,
over
we're
into
gonna get into
buying
that.
views
Hey,
and
man, a 380 is a
subs.
good caliber. They make
Sweet
some great
Melissa, what I
rounds.
miss?
Miss Giggles. And Frauditor Hunter has been a member for 7 months. Damn, brother, thank you so much.
Oh yeah, I
So
just
I
saw
wanna
a
thank
comment over there,
everyone,
something
this
about
channel
leaving
and
children
chat
out
is
of it,
second to none.
and they
We
were
love you
kind of
all.
giving
We love you, brother.
Shiz some
Thank you.
shit.
And taking out frauditors has gifted one
Yeah,
fraudit
cucumbers. That's what you got to put up,
And
cucumbers, because
unfortunately,
I don't think there is a
because I
pickle
was
emoji.
doing a
It's
technical
all
issue on the
cucumbers.
phone, I did not get a chance to see who that went to. But whoever that generous gift went to, on behalf of
Yeah, I
everybody
hear you a
in this
long
world,
time.
Welcome to the
I'm just curious to see who his guest is tonight. Of course, we're probably going to have another
all
30
get to
minutes
that.
worth of him running his suck hole,
Wait,
blowing
here,
smoke
I
up
hate
these
when it does
people's
that.
ass. Oh, he must be watching us.
Wow, that took me way on up there. Sorry about that. We're getting there. A lot happened in the last little while, so.
Yeah, really.
Actually, Chrissy didn't
Did
ask
that
if I
RPG
wanted to
go off
fight.
again?
Chrissy said that he was going to unalive me and remove me from the face of the earth. You know, it's okay that he tries to send a damn lynch mob after me.
I guess that's kind of like what he
doxes
did to
all
Donald
crazy
Cameron,
folk,
right?
But I play a video of him in court, and he accuses me of doxing him. Now,
Yeah, I want to
yes,
see
I made that
those cucumbers popping up over on his
but
chat,
I went back and
so I
fixed it.
know we
It's
got
fixed now. So, Chris,
some snipers in there,
hello,
some
George
ninjas.
Welcome back, my friend. How are you, man? All right. Hey,
Yeah, bless her heart. No shit.
minutes. Less than 17.
If you're from the South, you know
Anyway,
exactly what,
so
oh,
to
bless
catch
your heart
everybody up on,
means.
in case you haven't seen it. Oh, Facty. Welcome to the Roughnecks, buddy. Hello, Miss Tara. Welcome back. So to catch everybody up,
Is it me
on
or
what has
are
happened
all
in
of
the
his
last
shirts
2
like
hours.
3 sizes too big?
I FOIA'd and got a copy of yesterday's probation hearing, or day before yesterday's probation hearing.
You don't have to
today.
FOIA that shit. You can get that right online.
And I guess
So he's lying to him right now.
FOIA's approved when you don't piss everybody
Yeah,
off.
exactly.
What you can get out of people
Like life.
when you don't throw them on YouTube trying
As a matter of fact, I spent quite a while down in Georgia. I live right outside of Savannah.
The cooperation you can get from people
For,
it's
I don't know,
insanity.
12,
It's not a
14 years, right around there.
It's just common courtesy. Tons of fun. But anywho, and he's mad. Now, granted, I'm probably the only one that's got this, and he claims that he's going to put an unredacted version up, but, you know, I already did. And he's mad that I did that. He thought that it was just going to be...
Jerry, do you want Fraudit Wrangler to hold your pocket?
And that he thinks that his dumbass supporters think that the courthouse...
Oh, Kentucky doesn't do online court anymore?
Dude, according to
you can't get the dockets anymore? You can still get them through Pacer, I believe.
So I digress. So Chrissy is a little throwed, and we're going to watch some of it in a little while. But first,
Diver Dan,
I got
good
an
evening.
email last night, and some of you
long time, former New Yorker
from Meade County, gave my email to the individual I'm going to bring up, and he got in touch with me last night. And we got to talking for a little while. And
yeah, that's true. Kimmy might get excited looking at all the cucumbers if they pop up.
For transparency's sake, because we've seen their video version of what went down and all of that, but I had questions that I couldn't obviously.
If you send him eggplants, he'd get excited.
Such bullshit that I asked the gentleman if he would.
Oh, we're getting closer. And looks like we got 74 up. Like I said, we hit 100, then the taser video will come out.
Anybody up to interview before? Usually, if I've had anybody up, it's always about.
And I'll tell you what, if we hit 100, the
you know,
taser
excuse
video will
me,
come
picking
out,
somebody up
and
that's
then
guest
every
hosting
50
with
after
me, and
that, I'll
somebody
play
that
it
we are
again. How's
absolutely
that?
destroying. So
Just
y'all
because you
bear with
guys
me. We're
enjoy
gonna
it
get
so
through
much.
this. And
You love to
everybody,
see
I
the
would
old
like for
master
all of you to
sergeant,
meet Mr. J.J. Scarborough.
JJ
JJ,
Scarborough.
good
Here
evening,
we
sir.
go.
Yes, sir. Can you
Good
hear me?
evening, Mr. Scarborough. Pleasure to talk to you again.
Well, thank you, Ranger. It's nice to finally sit down and have a good conversation with you. It's nice to be
Absolutely.
here.
I appreciate you reaching out to me last night, and I appreciate you, you know, finding the time to, you know, make time to come on up here tonight. I really, really appreciate that.
Well, Ranger, I finally felt like it was time for somebody to Meade County to reach out. I think there's been enough videos and enough edited videos and enough nonsense put out to where everybody's just playing on the sidelines in Meade County.
Well, there's definitely been enough edited videos, that's for damn sure.
I agree.
You know,
There's definitely
hey,
been
there's
a lot
Captain
of
Gray. Welcome
lies.
back, buddy. But you know, like I said, I really, really appreciated you, you know, reaching out, and I really appreciated the good faith when you told me that I didn't need to send you any questions, you know, in advance for you to look over. I really, really appreciated the trust and the faith in that. And I promise you, I won't do anything to, you know, to betray that trust and that faith.
Okay.
Now, just a couple
Oh
of quick
boy.
questions for
He is
everybody.
just telling
Just to,
lie
so
after
everybody knows who
lie.
you are. You are the elected jail administrator for Meade County, Kentucky. Yes.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
correct.
Hillbilly
All
Jimbo, we
right.
do.
So
We
at
get
the
an
end of the
elf on
day,
the shelf
your
running his
boss
mouth.
are the citizens of Meade County directly.
Yes. A lot of people don't understand exactly how Kentucky works with the jailers compared to the sheriffs.
Yes.
Kentucky's actually the last state in the country that actually has elected jailers. Everywhere else, the sheriff is actually in charge of the jail and he'll hire his own administrator. But in Kentucky, there is an elected jailer and there is an elected sheriff. We are two separate entities.
My wife, Gimme, has put in the chat, Chrissy, please don't get mad and take this out on the dog or anyone else. I think maybe she's been married to me too long.
Oh, what a douchebag.
I love you, baby. But so whereas most jailers and most sheriffs in the country, they're in charge of not only the sheriff's deputies on the road
Yeah, it's
and
like,
their duty and their responsibility for that, but they're in charge of the jail, and they would
well,
he's
he's got plenty of experience with that.
administration
Walking around holding his boyfriend's
That's correct.
pocket.
All right. And by doing this technically would make you the FOIA officer, I guess.
I
You
am
would be in charge of the Freedom of Information or records.
I am the FOIA officer. Of course, I can appoint somebody else to do it, but I do it at our facility.
Okay. Okay. I just wanted to make sure because I don't know if you could hear it when they live stream sitting in the waiting room after you had told them that they couldn't record because of, you know, Kentucky wiretapping laws. And they sat over there and, you know, one of your subordinates came out and told them, you know, answered their
He
questions.
gave this guy's name when he came on.
And they started talking smack.
I am really sure that the
stay in his
administration
lane.
that he works for is really going to love to see this video.
They were a little off.
He's
on
on
that
here
one, weren't they?
talking to a convicted
Well,
felon,
I mean,
stolen
I'm sure
valor
you all
piece
watched
of
the video.
shit.
Of course, I'm not a big YouTuber. Actually, I don't even have a YouTube account, Ranger. I promise you I'm gonna get one this weekend. But
He doesn't
You're
have a
not missing
YouTube
anything.
account. He's a
but I think as
moron.
anybody can see in the video
He's
that I think I
on
was very
a
polite and asking him the first time to stop recording, that we had visitors in there. Not only was it disruptive, but the visitor that was in there that day, she actually drove 3.5 hours from actually Boyd County, Kentucky, and she has rights too.
Well, exactly. So basically, you were, you know,
this
there's
is
another
just this is so
individual that I've been
cringe.
successful in helping
So
get his videos
cringe.
taken down of him violating other people. And I only bring this up because it's kind of relevant to what you do. His name's Georgia Transparency, and some people know him, some people don't.
Now he's talking
He
about
does a lot like what they do, only he's not quite as
he's a real
he's
combat
not
veteran,
quite as
unlike you
self-destructive
piece
on
of
camera,
shit.
if you get my meaning.
Yes.
And he at one point before he was a 1A auditor, or as we call him, a frauditor, he was actually a CO, a corrections officer for the Coweta County Sheriff's Department.
Yeah,
Georgia,
this
Newton, Georgia.
guy, he
And
just
he was
has
one
no
for about 18
idea.
months, 2 years, somewhere around there. But he actually had 63 inmate grievances filed against him in 18 months.
Definitely going to have to go back and get this
Now, I
guy's
don't know
name
if you're aware of this or
and
not.
find
You know,
out what that
it's not
correction
really a
facility
secret. I
is.
am a convicted felon.
Yeah, I'm sure he doesn't.
And,
I guarantee you,
I've done some dumb
81
shit in my life,
USMC.
you know,
I
after a bunch of
guarantee you he
surgeries,
doesn't
I
know
got
anything
strung out on
about the stolen
painkillers, and I
valor
did
or
some dumb
his
shit,
criminal record
and that got me in
or
trouble.
his
Well,
future
Ranger,
pending
it's like
trials.
this. Of course, I work with felons all day, work with a whole lot of bad people all day. Seen a lot of people leave the jail.
Now,
become
Diver,
productive
you don't
members
have
of
to go over
society.
there and
I
subscribe.
tell you, like I tell them, it's not who
It's
you
not even
was,
worth
it's
it
who you
anymore.
are.
A- and actually,
And if you move past that stupid stage
we
of your
don't even
life,
care
from what I've
that he
checked out
keeps
on you,
going,
which I did check you out,
because every one of those people
you're doing good. You've changed
over
your
there
life.
in
You know,
his
you turned
chat,
yourself around. So I commend you.
every
on
one
that.
of these morons
I appreciate
is
it.
going to be in
Good.
for a
Hey, Travis
rude
says, hey,
awakening
Bob
when all of a
Gambone,
sudden
welcome
he's
back,
not
guys.
there anymore. And that
But
day's
yeah, like I
coming
said,
very
now
soon.
you being, you know,
The
because
wheels
if
of
they're,
justice are
you know,
beginning to turn.
you know, it's like I've
And
been
that's
telling
about all
everybody
I'll
that
say.
from a perspective of being on the other side of those bars,
But every one of
if you
these
will,
Twinkies over here,
inmates or
every one of them,
prisoners filing official complaints on
they're going to be
jailers
like, uh-oh, what happened
does
to
not
Wrangler?
happen a lot. That is not
Everything
a very
that we've
common
been
thing.
telling you about for the last
And
few months.
that's what, you know, 63 in, you know,
Yeah, give them
18
all
months
your money. Give
is
them everything.
pretty, you've effed up.
And keep making
And,
those
you know, like I said, I know that
those
that's kind of a
membership
segue
payments
away,
while he's
but,
in jail
you know, I
too.
wanted your opinion on
Keep
that,
making
you
those
know, before
payments
we
every
delve
month.
back
That
into
way he
the
can have
rabbit
his
hole
ramen
is,
noodles and his honey buns.
that we lovingly call
That way he
dumbwaiter
won't be getting
and
beat up every
Skeletor.
day. He'll have something to trade
I
off.
don't know if you know a lot about Chrissy, but the reason that we call him
Oh, did he
dumbwaiter
GMK? I'm
is
sorry. I
he was
wasn't
doing
paying
a
attention.
1A audit
Evidently, he
somewhere.
didn't
I
check very well.
don't even remember where at the top of my head, off the top of my head, but your opinion on that, you know, before we delve back into the rabbit hole that is that we lovingly call dumbwaiter and Skeletor. I don't know if you know a lot about Chrissy, but the reason that we call him dumbwaiter is he was doing a 1A audit somewhere. I don't even remember where at the top of my head, off the top of my head, but
I really can't believe this
as
guy
he walks in, he
actually
asks security, "Hey, are
went
we
on
allowed to
there.
use the elevators,
I
or are they
can't
restricted?"
believe it.
Dude straight told him, "No,
Oh.
dude, you can't use the elevators without."
So would
access
anyone
card."
like
So
to
he's
come up and
walking off
have
saying,
a
"Okay, so the elevators are
intelligent
restricted." Got it.
conversation?
He then goes and manages to get on the elevator,
Because I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to take listening
but
to
the
him.
door's
I'll
shut and he can't
throw up the
get it to go
taser
anywhere.
video and then hit the
He
road.
got stuck in there. He
I
calls
will.
911
Let me see.
from the elevator saying they're kidnapping him.
I have actually seen that video.
I mean, so
I'll throw
yeah,
the link up.
It's news now.
If I know you,
elevator,
I'll
news
bring
now,
you on. If
dumbwaiter,
not,
my
I
personal
probably
favorite,
won't.
news now too stupid to use an elevator.
Up until the day he walked into the jail, of course, I didn't know who he was. You know,
I
I heard
envy you
about, and I heard about the disturbance in the courthouse, but you know, as
You
far
had
as
your own job to do. You didn't have time to go play gossip.
yeah, it's not really my thing. But
So I just
of course,
posted the
after that
link.
incident, and of course, after watching
If your
several
name's
YouTube
familiar,
videos where
I'll bring you
I
up
was
on
featuring him,
panel.
and I don't know no other way to put it, just outrageous.
And if you
lies
flash your
and
dangly bits,
manipulation
I'll
and
get
just
rid of you.
what I see, just making up
78.
storyline
We're
as you
getting
go
closer
along,
to that 100
just for
there,
profit.
James.
Which obviously, after watching enough of your channel and enough of the other frauditors channel,
So he's
grifters,
watched these
I know where
frauditor
they get
channels, and he
I know
thinks
where that
that's a
term
good
comes from
thing.
now.
That's why I think the term
So
frauditors
he's a moron too,
is extremely accurate.
because
And
the
I know you're
auditor
coming
and
late
the
to the game, and
anti-auditor,
for what I'm
it's
about
just
the person I'm about to
makes
mention,
no
I
sense to
came
me.
late to the game. But I still
Really,
have
I threw
tremendous
that link up there.
respect
Nobody
for the guy.
wants to
One
come
of
up.
the pioneers
I figured
of,
Jerry'd
you
be
know,
jumping
I guess
all
what
over
you
that.
classify this channel is. His name was Cliff. He was a Navy veteran. His channel name was Schrodinger's Cat, which I thought was freaking awesome.
He needs to take
And,
Schrodinger's
he
cat's
coined
name
a
out of his
phrase
mouth.
that everybody
He was a
still
real
uses now.
veteran.
And
And
that
if he
phrase
knew
is,
you
you
were a
got to lie
freaking
to fraud.
posing piece of shit, he'd lose his
And never
mind.
in this game has anything been more true than that phrase. And if you'll excuse me 1 second, I appreciate
no
it, sir.
excuse for
And
you.
on
You're an
behalf of
asshole.
Everybody here.
Welcome to the Roughnecks.
Dick necks.
But oh, please continue. I apologize if I was rude.
Really? Nobody wants to come up.
No,
I
you're
posted the
fine.
link. I'll post the link
but
again.
I do agree with
Nobody
you.
wants
Yes,
to come up. What the frick?
In order to become a frauditor, you have to become a
You guys
very
don't
good
love
liar.
me anymore.
Some of the things I've heard come out of their mouth.
Here's the
that
link
they've
right
actually
there.
said on live air or
Do I
said
need
in
to
person
pin
to
it?
somebody. It just hits an all new low level of disgrace to me.
Yeah.
Everything from calling a police officer a wife beater that you have no knowledge of even what you're talking about, to making
What's up, my man
making
Tex?
fun, making a mockery out of
Hey,
a
MSG, how are you?
10-year-old boy.
I knew Jerry would be here.
Just for a dollar.
Yeah,
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Well,
And
I was going to
you
share a
know,
bit of
and here's
information if
another
you'd
thing,
like.
man. I don't think that Dumbwaiter
The jailer's
really
name
has any
is JJ
business,
Scarborough,
because I don't know if you're aware of this or not.
and he is
I
the
don't think he's
jailer
really in a
of Meade
place to
County,
be
Kentucky.
poking fun at
Just
anybody
for
else
that
for being a
information,
wife
I know
beater,
you said
since
you
he
wanted his
has
name.
a conviction in Indiana and a
He
conviction
must be one of
in
he must
Kentucky
Here's the old
for
bearded fuck.
domestic
What's
battery.
going on, Logan?
Hey,
Yes, I'm well aware of that. All that what
Oh,
you
And
just
I'm-
said
aware of
is
that.
correct
Oh,
in
aware of
Indiana
that.
and Kentucky.
You getting your sleigh and your reindeer ready
And what I
for
can
this
verify
month or
too
what?
is
no,
the
bro, I'm
chief deputy
Gandalf.
that
Get
he
the
accused
fucking
of being a
story
wife
straight.
beater. I can verify that in all 50 states he's not
Hey,
a wife
when
beater.
MSG retired tells you that you're
Well, I
Santa
don't- if
Claus,
he
you're
was, I
damn
don't
Santa
think
Claus.
that,
You hear me?
especially with today's
That's
optics
true.
and other things, I don't believe
You're right about
that he would
that.
still be a
Then
Now-
again,
Oh shit,
you
Cats
know,
is here
chief
too.
deputy.
Hey, dude, I was
bear
I
with
was
me
in your
1
side
second,
chat
buddy.
today.
Oh, were ya?
So
Domestic
wanted
Terror
to
has
come up.
gifted 10 Fraudit Wrangler
Logan,
memberships.
how come you didn't come to my
And they have
live?
gone to
You haven't been to my
Miss
live in
Tara,
forever.
Drew 220.
I've been on your live, Jerry.
Norm
You serve tamales.
2023, Cats player.
He knows my
Jeff
game.
Clark,
He
Wrangler
knows my
cult
game.
member.
I'm actually
Jesse
looking for
Keene,
his email address,
Rated
but I
F,
can't find
James
it
Reedy, Janet
quite
Nolan,
yet. But I
and
will find it.
Mrs.
Who am I?
Tom.
If you
Wow,
do
we went
they
10
have
for
like
10
a
on that
staff
one, and I
listing for that?
recognized every
Well,
one of
yeah.
those
Oh no,
names
I'm very good at
as
this, Master
actual-
Sergeant.
actual family members.
I've
we
on
got
done this
Burnsy in
Thank you
here
so
too.
much, Domestic Terror.
many times.
And to the 10
I believe
members
I'll be able to
new
find
members
it.
whose names
But you
I
know what's
just called
strange
out.
is when
Welcome to the
Welcome to
Roughnecks.
the Dick Necks.
a lot
so
of
happy to
oh here
have
we
you,
go
Domestic
office
Terror.
Thank you again, my
listings.
friend.
Let's see, but he's elected, so he needs to be government. Okay, let's see.
But
That's what I was saying. I wanted to see you play your game.
JJ, or you
Shit,
Yeah, that
prefer-
game looked awesome.
Let me to address.
Yeah,
this.
that was a lot of
JJ.
fun.
All right.
I just started playing it.
What do you think
and,
about these claims that he's
it's
this,
a-
you know,
you die a
successful
lot.
contractor?
Oh,
for
yeah.
international
Holy
Yeah.
shit! I'm
clients,
glad I
but
wasn't
yet,
that bad in real life.
when
Yeah.
most people are
Yeah, you know, I was going to ask you
framing a
how
house
often have you
or
seen people
building a
piss their
house,
pants when you tase them?
he's frauded
never.
your people through.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? I was.
Oh,
I'm
every
surprised.
muscle in your body tightens up.
and
There,
this
you
is in my
couldn't
unofficial
you couldn't
capacity
drive a
because I
needle up
still-
your ass while you were getting
Despite what any
tased.
of the frauditors
Oh,
say,
yeah, that
I still
makes
think
sense.
I'm entitled to my opinion. I think
Yeah.
I carry the same constitutional rights that everybody else.
Man, they have a really shitty
All right,
website.
I've probably-
I actually worked
I
for a
probably
construction
made
company
James
before I
wait
was in
long
jail. They're
enough.
actually very successful.
Tats,
James?
Tats,
Is it-
I really want to know what kind of OnlyFans page are you going to go on with? Hey, if you get tased, you pee.
Actually, my OnlyFans is just me sitting on mashed potatoes. So if you're into that,
Oh, you're
welcome.
Mr. Tink Tots. I got you.
Oh,
Yeah. Actually,
yeah,
they call me.
shit. He said tater tots.
I go by Captain Gravy Ass.
Ooh.
Yeah, Captain Gravy Ass is what they
Hey.
call me.
Hey, how about this
Where's
screenshot right here,
Glenn
right
Harlow when you need him? I want tater tots.
there? Look at this
All right,
screenshot right here. Look at
James,
the shifty eyes.
James, just for you, buddy. We're only at like 83, 85, something like that. But here you go.
Everybody all set? Spotters ready?
Yep.
Good. Taker ready? Videos ready? Yep. Stand by. And
Look at those goggles protecting your eyes.
Taser, taser, taser.
The goggles, they do nothing.
Oh man, that makes you feel good all under.
One in the back and one in the ass.
Oh my
You got
god.
both hemispheres.
I love that. I love that sound. Oh,
Right in the old sciatic nerve there.
Oh, that is just horrible.
I
Oh,
promise you, if I
no.
ever have to do a taste video, you're the first one to see it, MSG.
Well, I will say at least it missed your actual sphincter muscle. That would have been tragic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I know quite a few home builders, and
Did he just
I don't
puke in
know
his
any of the
mouth
home
again?
builders that
He's
go
always.
home and
I'm
Look at
pretty
those
sure.
shifty eyes. What is he
Yeah,
looking at? He's
I
all
didn't
shifty.
puke
Look
in
at
my
him.
mouth.
Look at him.
He's looking at his chat
fire up
and
to
he's
YouTube
trying to see what's
Live
going on. Look at that.
and tell nothing but just
That's
blatant
just a
lies
evil
and make their
face. Look at
living
him.
$5
Look
at
at
a
him.
This
time.
has got to be
I
the
would
worst
pay good
website I've
money
ever
to
seen for these
puke
guys.
where it looks like the top of his
Somebody
head.
that calls out their grift.
Oh, I don't have any audio
Yes,
from him now.
but which that
Look
seems
at
to
him. Look
be
at him. He's
his,
all like,
his motto, his
I'm
go-to.
about to give
Anytime
Ken some
somebody
money.
calls him out on
Got some
his,
subs.
and I'm just what I think. Anytime somebody calls him out on his bullshit,
I'm so
the
sneaky.
first thing he
I'm a
wants to say
sneaky
is,
guy. I'm
"I'm going to
so
sue
sneaky.
you, or I'm going to take
Look.
charges out on you."
He's looking at the chat.
That's part of that. That's part of that bullying.
He's not
factor,
paying
that
attention what that
narcissist
guy's saying. Look at
He
his
hates
eyes.
Yeah, that's what he's
that he
saying.
has because he's trying to take
Like,
people that
Yeah,
have
He's
a
a-
he's
he's a-
secure
he's
still
burn
in that
financial
chat going, "Oh my God, what does he
livelihood,
think
a
of me
job,
now?"
a family, responsibilities, people trying to do good.
All right, I got somebody
tries to
backstage.
use that
Wrangler stole
soothing,
my
that
something. I don't know what it
bullying,
is.
that overbearing, I'm
I
going
don't
to
know
make you
who it
lose your
is,
job
but
fear factor.
I know everybody else
and
on
to push the
panel.
other person to
So
get what he
if you
wants.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
flash
Well,
your dangly
Not,
bits,
not
Burns
to,
on
you know,
film.
get
Burns
to,
on
Oh,
Indian
yay, I
side.
made it. No dangling bits, top.
Now, he's recently said
all right,
that
just wanted to
there
make sure.
are, you know, people in
Right?
Indiana and in your county
Someone
I
needs
start
that are
headphones, though, because there's
scared
a
of
crazy
warrants on
echo.
me right now.
That's
I
on
see
you,
some of
buddy.
these names, and I'm not sure exactly what we're
I
going to
don't
get when I
believe
bring you
there's
on
any
panel.
truth to
So
this. Is I've broken no laws
Wow, are you
in the
paying
state of
for the
Indiana
plan
or
time? You got
Kentucky.
you got
I've
so many
actually
Well,
heard
I
the
mean,
same thing.
if you want to be
Actually, I
porn
heard
bombed,
him say that last Sunday he
Oh,
was supposed
dude.
to announce all the
I'm-
charges
I'm leaving.
and all the warrants that was coming out, and still, I haven't seen any of these warrants.
right.
And
I'm not
Logan's down at the bottom.
Cyrax,
Only
so
because
you
he
don't
got
have
up
to
and walked
worry
away.
have you
about
extradited
that.
from
I
Indiana
didn't want to chance
or
that.
from
During
wherever
the
you're
week of
from?
Thanksgiving,
Yeah, wherever you're from to Indiana, you would be the
I'm in
first.
Austin, Texas.
I like how this
you would be
He's
dude's
the
not in
like,
Austin. He
first
says
in
he's in
welcome
Austin,
to this
Texas.
live
across state
stream.
lines on civil
He is
charges.
And
Huh?
like,
Extradited
he's
for
talking
criminal
about like beating a dog, and this dude's an elected official.
That's
But-
kind of how I understand
He just
it
stated
to
he
be,
was in
but to
Austin,
hear
Texas.
him tell it, you would think that he got Hamas and the IDF to freaking.
Oh, what do you know
follow
about
suit.
No, he's
Hamas?
in Oklahoma.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Yeah, he just stated he was
I've
in
heard a lot of
Austin.
his
I wish he was in
garbage,
Austin
everything
because
from
I'll just drive up there right now.
snitch slash
Well, I'm in
informant
Oklahoma.
to having buddies with all the police
How far is
departments
he
and
from
Yeah,
sheriff's
that-
I think he
deputies
should be
and-
drafted.
That was another thing I wanted to ask.
I
you.
think he
You
should
know,
be
you've been
drafted in,
Bethany,
doing
Oklahoma.
you know, doing the deal
I think he should go over to
administrator,
Gaza and check it out.
Right?
Yeah, I'd love to see him go over to Gaza and hang out a little bit.
I
yeah.
just muted them
I-
out because the
Yeah,
the
they're-
background noise is horrible.
And
Yeah.
his voice is so fucking annoying right now. I just like, I want to punch him. Look at that face. Isn't that a punchable face?
I never liked his voice ever.
You ever spend any time over in Israel or Egypt, Master Sergeant?
No, I have not.
Oh wow, that's surprising. Well, I guess we never had MPs with us when we were over there.
I do work with a guy that's from Egypt.
Oh yeah.
excuse me,
He's actually our detective.
no
Good
MPs.
guy.
Oh okay. Yeah. I was there for
Don't
6
make me
months
put
with
my
the
hat on.
MFO. You know.
Is he tall, MSG? Because every Egyptian that I've met is tall.
I wouldn't say they're all tall, but I'll tell you what, the Bedouins, that tribe is a pretty slick tribe, man. They are survivalists to the 10th power. I'm surprised the survival show hasn't got a hold of one of them. And
Yeah, we saw a bunch of Bedouins when I was doing a train up to go up country over in Kuwait,
yeah,
Camp Barang, and we're out in the middle of the fucking desert, and all of a sudden here comes this big long caravan of camels.
yeah, it's like Lawrence of Arabia kind of thing,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah,
It was crazy.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we had this range that we would go out to called Freedom Range or some shit like that. And anyway, this kid
Red,
would
white,
come
and blue
out.
range. Who cares?
I don't know what the hell kind of range it was. All I know is they kept firing fucking M203s over our heads, and I kept waiting for one of them to drop short on our asses. Because
Top, I can tell you. Oh, I'm sorry. I can tell you why he's staring at the side chat. If you look, I sent you an email with a screenshot in it. I got a message through.
Oh, really?
Mm.
But
You sent it to him?
I sent it on his chat, but I sent you a an email with the picture of the screenshot.
what did you say?
I gotta look at it. I said, let me see. Let me get to my photos real quick.
Hold on, I got it. I'll
yeah.
Oh, look at MSG doing all the tech stuff.
Are we seriously doing a 50-year-old guy? Okay, who can tech better than who? And bring
Actually, I just heard MSG say Allah, so I'm getting a little scared. I didn't hear the Akbar part yet, but
Allahu Akbar.
yeah.
I don't know.
Let's see if I can,
more if you
see
like
if I
Klondike
can
bars.
present this. Present.
Present.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
after my time. So, but if you ever hear me say, "Imi see me pick Poji da ke shekia."
Oh,
Ip tak cho yang ma.
Wait, that sounds like
Arashi.
that sounds
They also
like
like relations.
Korean
Russian.
or Japanese.
Yoboseo.
Ajima. Fuck yeah, I can do this all night.
Sheep sikia.
Órale, Holmes. They know.
Hey, shekia.
There you go. So here's what Jeff sent. Now that I know who
Greg,
it is.
where were you in Korea?
I was at Humphreys for a
still
little
didn't
while,
know?
and then I was down at Pusan.
Wait. Well, say it again, please.
I was at Camp Humphreys, Piontek, and then I went down to Pusan for my last 6 months.
Oh, dude, I was right in the middle of Taegu, right across the city from Camp Walker and Camp Henry.
Now you see, this is why Wrangler can fake stuff, because that shit just sounded fake as fuck right now.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
No, Busan is home of the Putang, is what I hear.
Busan has a town. I've
had-
been down to Busan, and no, I cannot tell you what I remembered from that trip.
Texas Street.
Putang
Yeah,
clan ain't nothing to fuck with, you know?
Oh,
T
hey,
Street,
there's
yep.
a street up at
Recent
Kunsan
strangers.
also.
Yep. So here's what he sent.
He just wrote good.
Uh,
There it is.
It's all the way at the bottom. It's still like, because I had to screenshot it before he deleted it.
Oh, right.
Wow, that's good, man.
You showing
That you
proofs?
even-
and
that
you
you even
snuck
made it so
that
you could see
in.
it.
You're probably blocked for life now, Jeff.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
for sure.
I got blocked.
But it was a valiant attempt, though.
You know where you messed up? You put a question mark.
Yeah.
Right. It's okay, though. It's okay. At least he got through. He got through for a minute.
You like that,
Right?
Jerry?
I have a couple screenshots.
I'm pretty technically savvy here.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm surprised
At
Wrangler
times.
doesn't know the hand and arm signal for cover me, I'm fucked. You ever learn that one?
Warrants and so on.
What? Cover?
No, cover me, I'm fucked. You put your hand over a bird finger
And
straight
the
up in the
system
air.
just
That
don't
means
work
cover
that
me, I'm
way. I
fucked.
know he tries to put on a big game for his viewers, for the people.
Sycophants.
Yeah, for the people throwing
the
$5-10 a pop.
sycophants.
He might have them brainwashed drinking that Kool-Aid.
I'm trying to figure out how to put stuff in the private chat.
I myself
I don't think you
am a sworn
can.
peace officer.
Yeah,
I
I look at there's
can't
mess chat down at the
just
bottom.
come to the jail or run home and
On
fill out a
mine.
piece of paper and take a warrant out for something.
You know what I think,
want.
MSG? I think you should.
Just
I
like what
think
the
you should
Sixth
reach out to
Amendment
this
just doesn't quite
guy
work like that.
and have
Thank
him
you,
on
Mr.
Has to
this-
go to the
Striker. I
county attorney,
appreciate
has to go
that.
to the Commonwealth attorney, a direct
I don't know. I
indictment.
don't think
They're
I've
just-
ever met anybody
just
that
don't
sounds like that isn't some
run
sort of
home
like,
and say, well,
like evil
Wrangler broke
person.
the law. I'm going to
I-
charge him
I
with this,
just-
and he's going to get a
I
warrant.
would
to get extradited
really
across
like to
state
be able
lines.
to get
That's-
in contact with this guy and just let him know that, you know,
Oh, yeah,
the guy that
yeah.
you were just on a live stream with, who he's been, singing your praises is a 5-time convicted felon with pending felony charges, as well as he's suspected of being a murderer,
Right.
and that is yet to be seen in court.
I heard him say
Hopefully-
he turned himself around. That's what he said to Wrangler.
Yeah, he turned
And I
himself
do the
around, all
hokey
right.
pokey
Yeah.
and put yeah, right. Okay.
You put your left foot in, you put your right foot
Right.
in. Yeah, that kind of turnaround.
Hokey pokey.
Oh.
And you know he doesn't care about like auditors or anti-auditing. He just found an easy way to make money.
yeah,
He doesn't
absolutely.
care. There's no principle in any of this.
No, he's a grifter.
100%.
Well, let me
He's a
ask you
shark,
guys
man.
this
Look at those
question.
dead
When
eyes.
is the
Look.
last time you've seen
no.
Michael William
Look
Kaiser,
at that little
Yeah,
smirk on his
aka
face.
Slaughter Wrangler, outside of his house?
He's a villain. Just look at him. He's just laughing. At,
Hey,
Don't
Master
take money,
Sergeant, you
don't
want
take
you
money.
want this guy's number? I can give it to you.
Give it to him.
It's his official number, so I wouldn't be doxing him or anything. It's his official.
Pause. You got to
Put it in
say
the private
pause
phone.
after I'll give it to you.
I'll give it to you.
Doxing is bad. Don't do it.
No, this is not doxing. This is his official Meade County Detention Center phone number.
Put it in the private chat.
Yeah, I can do that, I guess. Yeah, I can do that. Well, let me see.
Is it officially called Meade County? Like
Meade,
Meade?
yeah, MEADE.
Oh, okay.
County
That's-
Detention Center is where he is. He's the jailer. His name is JJ Scarborough.
No,
Yeah,
That
that
was-
guy's evil.
that guy shouldn't have used even JJ.
Anybody named JJ can kick your ass, though. I can guarantee you that. He's
Probably like Jeremiah Johnson.
anybody
There you
named
go.
JJ or
Scarborough.
Cody. Cody can always kick your ass too. Cody will always kick your ass. JJ or Cody.
Got
I
it,
think.
Woodrow.
Good.
Thank you.
Yeah, and
Cody's
Billy
got
always
messed
shows up
up
with a
ears.
dog. So just
Sitting at the
Yeah.
end of the bar.
Yeah, Cody is always a badass. But yeah, let me put his number down too.
Oh, I've got the whole thing now.
Oh, do you? Okay, perfect.
Cool.
Perfect. I was looking for an email, but I didn't see any. A lot of municipalities are weird like that. They don't have emails for some reason.
I would contact him directly and
oh,
let him
you
know,
mean
hey,
inmates don't have.
Oh, yeah, it's got
emails
his
for
email
some
here.
reason?
Oh, does it? Where did you
Good.
see that at?
Hey, I'm about to make
Um,
everybody happy. I'm gonna go. Bye, guys.
bye.
Or maybe
We'll
if you
see,
put it in
Jared.
the private for me, I'll just copy it.
Oh, hey, by the way, Top, I left you a whole bunch of tips on your play videos, just so you know when you get off.
Oh, I don't know if he
Alright.
wants those kind of tips though.
Thanks, Jerry. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I want to see those or not, but thank you.
Clip
Hey, Jerry,
it.
send me your tips.
They're not
I like
mushroom.
corn.
They're not mushroom tips, are they?
No. No.
No mushroom tips. When I was a kid, that was our prank phone call we used to do to pizza places. Do you guys have mushroom tips on your? I
God,
want
you're
extra
so
mushroom tips.
young, man. We used to do. Do you have Prince Albert in a can?
Listen,
Well, you
listen,
better let him get out before he suffocates.
listen, sir. We did because prank phone calls was an art form before call or ID and all that stuff. You know.
Yeah,
And,
back when the phone used to be on the kitchen wall with that big ass.
Oh,
long
yeah.
pin for it.
Yeah, they took away the fun out of it. I mean, that took my childhood fun away when they started caller ID and all that shit.
So, Tats, I
Oh, they
put
got
that
the
in the
Google-
private
they
chat.
got the Google
perfect,
phone
perfect.
now,
Appreciate that.
and it's like shit. Really,
okay.
I can't play with you guys. It's no fun.
Oh well, all their emails here. Yeah, we'll just send everybody an email about this shit. No,
Yeah, don't put my email address out there. I
We'll
don't need that kind of crap.
we'll
So-
just send
Make
everybody.
sure you link Numbnuts' live stream to it.
Oh yeah, and you know what else I'll do? I'll actually copy Wrangler in the email as well.
Tom, which one of us is numbnuts today?
Yeah, I'll copy Kimmy and Wrangler in his email, and maybe
Ooh,
you know
somebody
what?
gave him 20 bucks.
I don't know why I like to do this, but I like to keep his brother apprised too. I don't normally contact him directly, but I do like to keep him apprised of his brother's antics every so often.
Why are
I-
you ratting on Wrangler to his brother?
I wouldn't
Because
do that
his
either.
brother is the only one with a sense of humanity. His brother David,
Decency.
yeah, decency. He's the only one.
I don't think. I'm sorry.
He has a prominent position with a very well-known security company, and I've communicated with him several times via email, and what he tells me is no one in his family wants anything to do with Wrangler.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah. Nobody
Yeah,
wants.
I don't think his brother wants reminders of that's his brother.
Right. I get that. But at the same time, his brother has reached out to Wrangler's dad on my behalf. But I don't know that his dad even gives a shit, or even Wrangler maybe gives a shit of what his dad thinks. I don't know. Or maybe his dad is just equally as much of a piece of shit. I don't know.
I think his dad.
Hey, guess what? It's not just Shiz who's looking into that. There's a couple of us out on the West Coast going, oh, wait, where did Mr. Wrangler serve?
Right. Well, actually, yesterday I'm kind of a creeper that way, and I actually once I got a hold of Kimmy's actual information, I actually found exactly where she lives, and she lives in the middle of the fucking woods. Man, she must be a Sasquatch because she fucking lives in the middle of nowhere.
You and I had this conversation talking about Front Royal, and yeah, you're about right.
Yeah, she lives. Well, she doesn't live in Front Royal though. You know that, right?
I know it's Luray County.
Right. She lives a little ways from there, but not too far. And she lives out in the middle of fucking nowhere. And what I think is when they were spending a little bit of quality time together, when she did show her mug on the camera, I believe that's exactly where they were because it looks similar to the terrain and things that at least some of it that I could see on those videos. I think that's exactly where they were, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong a lot lately, but yeah.
I went to a strip club when one of the guys on my team, his name was Carnell. He was a very light-skinned black dude, and we took him to a strip club in West Virginia, which is like right down the road from Front Royal.
Right.
And he got in the chair in the middle of the audience, and all the girls are dancing over him. And all of the angry bikers were getting pissed off that this sort of black dude was getting the attention of the girls. Turns out none of them were male. They were all the angry lesbian bikers.
Oh, shit.
It's like,
that's hilarious.
Okay, we need to leave now.
You kind of just gave me a flashback from my time in Thailand with the lady boys because you can't really tell. Those lady boys in Thailand are almost indistinguishable between a female and them.
Oh, they're hot. Dude, we had them in the Philippines too.
Yeah. Oh, you just cannot tell. I mean, I couldn't tell.
Try Milan, Italy too.
You know how you could tell when they had a full set of teeth at that strip bar? They had all the girls on stage at once.
Oh,
Dude, fucking Craig, I said this earlier. It's like you get 3 of those strippers together, you got a full set of teeth.
Oh, shit. At least the Thai whores had teeth. I mean, shit. Damn, it must be upper echelon whoring over
ask
there.
Mikey Kaiser, where'd he get the teeth?
Well, I think Kimmy and Kaiser share teeth because I think he has the uppers and she has the lowers.
The lowers.
Yeah, I believe that's what. In order to eat a full meal, they kind of swap out here and there.
You're supposed to give an unbiased opinion.
I'm sorry.
An unedited opinion.
You're also not supposed to have a personal interest.
I think that's what they did when they visited each other. That's what they did. It was like, okay, Kaiser, Mikey, can I have
that's
your
hilarious.
He
said, "Oh, you're not supposed to have a personal investment in something,
I
but
gotta
yet
remember how much that is."
This guy is
says from Australia to the guys keeping us what I remember and growing. The country to be part of. This frauditor stuff is bringing your country down in the eyes of the world.
There were some really hot ladyboys.
On you,
Is that why the tops don't
that's what
fit?
he just said about bringing a country
They
down.
actually belong to Kimmy.
I reluctantly.
That could be true too. That could be true too. They were actually Kimmy's teeth.
It brings me no joy
or he
whatsoever
stole
to
them
say
from
this,
his mother.
I can see that because now
Well,
I
he could have
don't know if
stolen
you're
from
aware
the
of
little
this,
old lady who
but
stole
we
her
have people.
Percocets.
We have
probably
auditors that are American that are
That's
going to
probably.
other
You know, I
countries,
once knew a
Australia,
guy who
Mexico,
actually ran
Canada,
over
the
his own
UK,
fucking teeth.
even
He was
Ireland.
doing some work on his
And they're
car.
going there and
He
doing
came
this
into
bullshit
work
when they
without
get
any
called on
teeth,
it.
and I was
You know
like,
what
"What
they
happened to your
try to
damn
quote?
teeth?" He goes, "I'm the only motherfucker
The
in the
First
world that's ever
Amendment?
run over their damn dentures." I think. He ran over.
Oh,
the-
Can you
dentures. I was
imagine-
like, wait,
can
how
you
do you
I'm not
run
telling
over
the
his
viewers,
face?
anything. Just
No,
listening
Pat,
to you
seriously,
guys,
can you imagine the next
I've
day at
learned a
work?
lot
It's
from
like,
you
what
all
happened to your
last 2
teeth?
weeks.
It's
I
like,
mean,
oh, I
a
ran
lot.
over him with my car, and it's
I've
like,
taken what you all have
are
said
you that
and went back
fucking
and done some
stupid?
research.
Right,
And
right.
You ran
I've
over
actually
your
learned
own
quite a bit.
teeth
I
with
mean,
a
I like to
car.
think I'm pretty good at
That's what he
doing my
did.
research.
Really?
on
Oh
that.
my
You know,
god.
I've only had to put out one correction in the whole time I've been doing this. But K Grace Lynn.
Yeah, he won't
Hey,
put out
if
a
he
correction
takes his
about a
video
military
down,
career.
asked the question, and it's directly
will
to
it
you. So
still
I'm
be
gonna ask
like
it.
your video will
Is
still be up,
JJ,
right,
can you
Top?
debunk a few of
Yeah.
these lies
Oh yeah,
Christy
yeah,
and
it
Tiffy
will. Yeah.
have tried to spread?
Okay,
Over
because
the wood
like
shop,
if like you
Mr.
CC and
Decker
him
being
and
a
Kimmy
previous
and his
jailer,
brother, like
etc.
he'll know that like he needs to go pull
Well,
his shit
I was
down
going
or
to dive
whatever.
You know
into
what he
that here in
says though?
just a
Oh
little
yeah,
bit.
it'll be here forever.
He swears to God that
Okay.
I have his father's
know
email.
Tiffany
I don't
got
have
on
his. The only
her
email I have is him,
couch
Kimmy, and his
and
brothers. That's it.
was trying to
Hey,
give
you
a
know what?
rundown
Send
on
an email
my
to
wood
Kaiser and
shop
say,
and
hey, come
how
on
the
up with
money's
3
spent
actual
and open
military
records
veterans.
request and
Let's
all
hear
I've
that.
it.
done
She
that.
said that she did her research.
He
I've done
won't.
that.
I talked to
Well,
Tats
she didn't
for
do her
what,
research
3
very
hours because
well.
we're waiting for him
Speaking of
for
my
3
dad,
I'm
hours.
gonna
gonna ask
send
you
the
about
link to
our
this to the
military
Meade County News.
By the way, oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. Oh yeah, that's perfect. As a matter of fact,
Yeah,
I,
He's
this
an
is
I
what your
elected
said
elected
official.
Fuck you, Army
this is
motherfuckers.
what your
I had
elected
better
official
food
who's in charge
and
of the jail does in the evenings.
I've even said
He,
like
he
somebody like MSG
consorts
could,
with convicted felons.
I think you, Master Sergeant, could probably contact a news organization. They would probably actually listen to you if you were talking about how, saying, hey, by the way, the guy who was accused of murder that you guys did a story on some years back is now guilty of stolen valor, or he's making false military claims. I guarantee you that they would pick that story up.
I spoke with a lot of news media in regards to Jeremy DeWitt.
And they just don't
They
And
went.
care.
I was working with this one girl.
Is that the chick that like popped up the last time he got arrested, asking questions?
Yeah, I had a long interaction with her, and nothing ever came of it.
Oh wow.
hey,
Wow.
can I weigh in on this? My ex-wife was a copy editor for Circle Track, which was a Peterson publishing company magazine. And if you know anything about Peterson Publishing Company, they do guns and ammo, hunting, blah, all those magazines. They were up on the 13th floor. She was down on the 9th. And the way they get stories, it's like, well, if this is in our company way we're going to go this month, we will run with it. But if it doesn't fit, they're not going to do it, and they don't care.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
it just
That's a magazine though, not the news.
Right.
True.
I've heard Don Shipley express some frustration with the media about that kind of thing too, because they run with these stories of these supposed Navy SEALs that they never even look into their military record before they run with the story.
and it's not just the news media either. You try and get a district attorney's office to even, I mean, it can be a blatant violation of whatever their state statute is in regards to stolen valor, blatant violation of it, and they don't want to do anything with it.
Yeah, it's crazy to me.
It's not sexy.
Well, yeah, that's true, but I
Exactly.
think it's also the non-veterans that really don't fucking grasp the entire concept of it.
And yeah, I was just thinking in my head, oh my God, if I wanted to spin a yarn, I was in the 101st Airborne Division, the Electric Strawberries, and
Right.
I was at Tonsanute Air Base. Dude, really?
Wait, what?
The 101st Airborne Electric Strawberries. Well, that's wrong right there.
I'm using that as a bait
Yeah,
now.
all right. I thought like you
keep
were
going with
claiming
it,
that.
you're at Tonsanute Air Base. Really?
Right.
Like, come on, dude. I wasn't there. That's before my time, but fuck, I read.
I bleed electric strawberry, man.
I really thought
use that
like
as
you
a
were
band
just
name.
like trying to state your service, and like that shit threw me through a loop because I was like in the 101st, so I was like, what?
Right? Yeah.
The fuck's going
Yeah, we
on
were.
here?
Well, you know,
You
the
know what,
electric strawberry
Tats?
is actually a taro leaf, is what it is. It's not a.
You know
it's
what,
not,
Tats? I
Yes,
wore
sir.
a taro leaf patch.
But that was with the 24th, right?
Exactly.
Yep, I know about them. Yep, yep.
We just didn't get plugged into the light socket.
Right, right. Yeah, it's the taro leaf.
I was just trying to think, like, because we all wore like patches on our helmets too. Of like, there were clovers, we were spades, and my like the different brigades had different like patches on their helmets. So I
You
was
know, I
like,
was so jealous of you guys, by the way. I wanted to be in a cool unit like the 82nd or the 101st and shit, but I got the damn electric strawberry on my shit. You know, you guys were cooler than us back in those days.
Yeah.
dude, they made like
Back-
such a
back in
stink
those
about it.
days.
Used to like,
Kid.
Because it seemed like you guys always got all the cool shit, like all the good missions. Because I was in, you know, during the mid '90s, and they were always sending the 82nd out, or the 10th Mountain out, or the 101st out. They never even gave us a second look. It looked like the only thing we did was fucking Haiti back in those days.
Right. It's the big four though. Like the big four are always first on the list and always on a rotation for
Yeah.
like
We were thinking we were getting
readiness.
snubbed. We were getting snubbed. That we felt like, and nobody ever gave us shit to do.
Because
Yeah, I
like
was
at
supposed to
one
go
point in
to
time, we
Australia
had to
and
have
I
shit
got cock blocked
packed.
by Osan. So
We were snubbed all the damn time. It seemed.
Man,
Yeah.
everybody must be out partying tonight because we never did get to 100. So I'm not even going to show that taser video again.
Actually, I got a question for those of you guys who are in Korea. Do you remember? Because this is something very obscure, and it didn't get much time on TV or anything in the news. But do you guys remember when a Black Hawk was shot down just over the other side of the DMV or DMZ, the DMZ in Korea? It was in the mid
I was there from
90s, early
87
90s.
to 89, and that happened more than once.
Oh, really? Because see, we were called out. We were on DRF1. I don't know if they still do DRF, but we were on DRF1 at the time, and we
Defense
spent some,
Readiness Force.
right. Yep, we were on DRF1 at the time, and they called us out. I was actually in the PX trying to buy some shit for my. I was going on leave, and we got a call out on that, and our code word for that back then was white lightning, and we had to be back within 2 hours, you know, for muster formation or whatever. And yeah, we were called out for that. We were about to go. I was like, oh, here we go. Here we fucking go. We're going into Korea. We're going to be like the fucking secondary speed bump for the North Koreans. But it never happened.
Yeah, and who do you run into? It's like, yeah,
Some
you're running into
moron.
the Army and the Air Force that's already there, and you're like, hey, thanks for showing up.
Right.
I saw the same thing, Master
Some
Sergeant.
moron just said, "Is your county looking into doing anything to combat these frauditors?" The auditors I see going out there, they're just talking about First Amendment, and it's their
Right.
First Amendment right.
Yeah.
I mean, if they go somewhere they're not supposed to, then they get called out on it. But
then that's a problem. Yeah, if they do that. But if they're doing
if
where
they're
they're
just doing their thing, you know,
where's the
oh
crime?
well.
And then
Yeah.
I saw
They're
someone
idiots.
How to
post
handle
in
these
the
people
chat.
whenever they come in, knowing
I saw somebody
exactly
posted.
what to
Yeah.
tell these people whenever they come in. Shut them down, get them out the door as fast as possible, and just show them who's in charge.
Oh, I just saw
I
what
like
Sweet
that
Melissa
idea.
said.
I like
Electric
that idea a
strawberries are
lot.
top notch.
Because I mean, if it's like anything, if somebody comes in business,
Let's just show them who's in charge.
And
Yeah, you kind of roboted that last about the last 7-8 words there.
Oh,
I said,
No,
you
he
know,
said, let's
it's like
just
any
show 'em
business
who's in
organization.
charge.
If somebody comes in with a legitimate purpose or business, then
These guys are idiots.
they need to be there. Whenever somebody comes in just to start trouble or
Right.
to do it just to, you know,
This-
make
No,
a
I
few
agree with that.
dollars,
I agree with that
you don't
100%.
need
Yeah,
them
I
people
agree with
there.
that too.
Yeah.
All
But
they're
no
doing
offense,
is they're
that
hiding, they're
accent
using our
just like
Constitution for a
almost
shield
undercuts any and all
for our American
credibility.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It kind of makes
basically
your
it's the new
nuts crawl
generation
up
of the damn
back
keyboard warrior.
into where they first
They
dropped
feel
down
they're
from.
using that. They're proverbially using their little their little Dollar General
Oh,
flip camera has a damn
proverbially.
bulletproof vest.
The only cool thing that I had for my unit was
Yes.
we were the fucking Golden
And it's
Dragons. So
actually
we were
kind of
the
sad.
5th
And
of the
another
14th
one for
Infantry.
police safety for
The
999
Golden
says,
Dragons.
"Thank you,
I
JJ."
like that. But then
Thank you
we
for police safety.
reflagged and we were then now the fucking Bobcats with the fucking
yes, and I
second of
believe
the
we could go
5th.
on and on and on about this.
We reflagged
I
right
could-
before we
I could
went
talk
over
about this
to
all night
Sinai.
long, Wrangler.
Hey, Tats,
I've
K9
learned
is
so
Guardians
much.
of the
I
Night.
heard
You
so
know,
much
beat
that
that.
Oh yeah, well,
I think
actually, we
bringing
went from
awareness to
right of the line, which was
other-
our motto for
other police
our unit,
departments, other county
and then
entities,
we
I
went
think
to
it's
from
very,
right of the
very important
line
because
to "I'll try, sir." That was our fucking motto.
What-
"I'll try, sir." What the hell is
it's
that?
going to happen to other people's families. It's going to happen to other
I'll
people's
try,
mothers,
sir.
daughters, husbands,
The
brothers.
fuck?
And this
Oh,
isn't going to
man.
stop unless
There was a
we
unit
stop.
though that their motto
Yeah.
was "Never done it." So that was
Allie
at
V
least we
from
were at least better than
Tennessee.
them.
Hey, welcome back.
Never
man.
done it.
Yep,
And that
that was
sucks
their
you can't
fucking.
stay,
That was their
but
damn
we're
motto.
Glad that you're here.
Never done it.
Can you imagine being
which
attached to that unit?
It still
Hey, I'm
surprises
from the
me,
Never
and I'm
Done
actually
It.
blown away.
Right, that's what their motto
by some
was.
of the by the
And our
amount of
sister
people
unit
that
right across the
support
barracks
these
from us was the gimlets,
that I
and
found
I
that
never
very
even knew what the fuck a
troublesome too.
gimlet was
Well,
for
I
a
mean,
long
there used
time.
to
A
be an
gimlet
old
is a
saying
drill
that was-
bit. They were the fucking drill bits. I don't
I
know
got
what
to
the fuck
mute out
that
the
was.
background noise.
I don't understand some of these units that they have. We were the Golden Dragons because I guess our unit distinguished itself in the Boxer Rebellion over in China, and they told the general, I guess in charge of whatever formation it was, said that your unit stands right of the line, and that's where our motto came from, and our Golden Dragon thing came from. But yeah,
We were the Currahees, the band of brother bullshit. So like every year they would want everyone to go down and run Currahee fucking mountain, and like they would all go down there, run, and then like chug beers at the top and run back down, throwing up. It was
Dude, you've
so
been to
glad.
Team Spirit, haven't you?
What?
I said you've been to Team Spirit, haven't you?
No, I refuse to go to that. Like, no, not happening.
Team Spirit, it's all about chugging beers and running down the fucking mountain. How drunk can you get and still be able to function?
Oh, that was like every day for PT.
Left the bar and went to PT quite a few times in Germany.
oh, there's
Doc,
nothing
you
like
are
a
not
PT
that much
formation
older than
full of
I am, and
alcohol.
yeah, you're right.
I seen that a
That's
lot in
kinda what
Germany.
The PT test was.
We had a platoon sergeant. I'll tell you a funny story. We were in Thailand. And we were doing a demonstration for the King and Queen of Thailand, and our fucking
You're
medical
going to keep
platoon
throwing
sergeant.
up Thailand in our faces, you
Let me
asshole.
tell you something, man. Thailand was the fucking bomb, and I feel sorry for you that you didn't go. We spent about 3 months there.
Oh man,
yeah,
you got 3 months in Thailand.
yeah.
Bit. Fuck you. Now I got that one night in Bangkok is playing in my head.
Nah, man. We were 3 months. We were in a place called Pitsenlock, Thailand, is what it was called. I just called it Pissenlook, but our platoon sergeant, our medical platoon sergeant, his name was Sergeant Foster. I'll never forget him, but we called him Tommy O for some reason. I don't even know why. And Tommy O was drunk off his ass standing in front of our platoon, in front of the King and Queen of Thailand, and he just commenced to pissing all over himself right there. I mean, it was the craziest thing I think I'd ever seen. Like I was in the front rank, the first squad there, and I'm sitting there looking, and I see his fucking BDUs just turn a darker color.
And you're like, what the
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
is
Tommy O
going
just
on?
pissed himself right in the front of the King and Queen of Thailand. It was the best fucking thing I think I'd seen in a while.
They probably walked away going, yes, we make the commoners piss themselves
right,
in front
right.
of our presence.
That king was well loved. Now I heard that the king that they have now they absolutely hate, but the king that I was there with or saw was what everybody loved him, and I actually made the mistake of taking their money and putting it in my sock because I was wearing those old gray PT shorts that didn't really have any pockets, and so I stuffed some of their money in my fucking sock, and you would have thought that I just took a shit all over the king's face because they said that I was placing the king at my feet and they were ready to fucking Muay Thai my ass. But yeah, I thought I was gonna have to beat up a few fucking
All right,
lollipop guild people.
I'll take that, seeing as how I've never been to Thailand and I know what Muay Thai is.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you, man, those guys don't fucking play. We went to a bar to watch that shit, and they play this fucking terrible music as these kids, literal kids, are out there just beating the shit out of each other. It's the wildest thing.
Hey, here's something you guys didn't know.
Uh-huh.
In the Navy, a
Clever
golden
Dan.
dragon is one who gets an unofficial certificate for crossing the date line at sea.
Oh, I know the polywog thingy, right? Yeah, the
Do you know what an angry dragon is?
angry dragon. I hate to ask.
Is that something you caught from one of the girls down in the Ville?
That's what I was just thinking. That's what I was just thinking.
Craig knows what the Ville is.
I gotta remember.
Because I was about to say, our battalion commander came to me right just a little bit before we left Thailand, and I think he had an angry dragon because he gave me a whole speech about what happens in Thailand, stays in Thailand, and he was married, by the way, and he was asking me to do an STD workup on him before he went home. So
you had to rot him off the range, huh?
I believe he had himself an angry dragon. If I remember right, I think he did.
All right, here we go. Angry dragon. Immediately after you blow your load in a girl's mouth, smack the back of her head and make it come out her nose. When she gets up, she'll look like an angry dragon.
Oh no, that's
wow.
bad.
We just went there.
Wow.
You know, if I go there, I'm gonna get yelled at by a lot of women on YouTube. So I'm not.
I had to follow like rodding it off the range story, like.
Riding it off the range.
Let me tell you something though. When I had guys like that, I would hand them the fucking Q-tip themselves and let them do it themselves.
I had to in Germany.
Yeah, dude, they had those fucking rods were like 12 inches long with a little bit of cotton on them, and the doctor went.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We had actually a day dedicated called Wart Wednesday. We had Wart Wednesday.
That was your Article 15 for sticking your dick in something when you didn't wrap that rascal.
Oh no, man. We had Wart
that was
Wednesday.
the
Every Wednesday I was freezing fucking venereal warts off of people.
Like six of us ended up at 6 call on a Monday morning, all from the same rat that was roaming around the barracks.
Oh no, barracks rat.
There you go, Jeff. Sweet Melissa just shut the door on you. Can't be any worse than your eye.
Yeah, that's probably true.
And here I am thinking that we're going to offend people, and nope,
no,
not this chat.
I think it's our generation, though. Our generation, the demographic here is of the non-woke variety, I think.
Yeah, well, hey, if any of you bitches want to play Pong, I'll kick your ass.
Oh no, I'm great at Pong, man. I
you got to admit we've got the greatest chat going,
right?
And they migrate. They migrate between the channels, and no moderators, and nobody gets kicked, and everybody's allowed to be in here. Even the morons from over at Fuckwad's channel, they can come over here anytime they want.
Right. By the way, this is the longest conversation I've had with the Master Sergeant without being in the front leaning rest position. Just saying.
You do not want to be standing tall in front of a fucking Master Sergeant.
Oh, by the way, I was going to tell you, Wally was trying to look up the time that I practically won the artificial Medal of Honor at the JRTC in Fort Polk. I got the Hero of the Battle Award. What I'm quite
you
proud
were
of.
Army JRTC, weren't you?
I was no JRTC, which is Joint Readiness Training Center in Louisiana.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were high school.
Louisiana.
Oh yeah, and let me just tell you,
the tank of the Army.
Right. We actually captured a guy who was who just PCS'd over there from our own platoon. That was funny as hell. He came and tried to shoot us up a little bit, and we fucking captured his ass, and we put him on what we called the psycho salami, which was a fucking a log, and we made him go up and down on that motherfucker until he gave us up his information or whatever.
You could get a lot of traction on OnlyFans with that. You put him on the freak of salami and made him go up and down on it.
Oh, we did. We made him fucking. We were fucking torturing his ass. But yeah. But there was supposed to be there was a video of me that they took because I didn't know that I was getting this award or whatever, and it was a sergeant major doing it, filming it, and I was getting up to lock up, and he told me to stay right where I was. I was laying on the ground, and my fucking medical platoon sergeant gave me all kinds of shit about that. Because I was saying yes, master, or yes, sergeant major, the whole time that he was interviewing me, and they didn't show the part where he told me to fucking just stay in place where I was. So I got fucking reamed a new one for not locking up in front of the sergeant major.
All right, hold on for a second here, guys. We get the triggered limey. He stolen valor, huh? Question mark. He's just catching up. So tonight, what we're doing is we are kind of half-ass stream sniping this jerk off right here, and that's because he built this channel on his military career, where he was a staff sergeant, 2 Purple Hearts, between 10 and 13 years in the service.
Are you talking about the triggered limey, or are you talking about someone else?
Yeah,
no,
triggered
I
limey.
am explaining it to the triggered limey.
About Wrangler.
Okay.
About
Got
Wrangler. I'm giving him the heads up on Wrangler. He had his Humvee hit by an RPG, which stopped it from going 70 miles an hour, which the only way an up-armored Humvee is going to go 70 miles an hour is if you drop it out of the back of a fucking C-130.
Yeah.
But
for
the most part,
Greg, I can actually say I got a Humvee in 1987 up to 70 miles an hour. It was done on the taxiway of a flight line because we were dialing in the speedometers.
But that's not an up-armored one, though, is it? I mean, I don't.
Oh no, man, dude, these things were fiberglass.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, that's the whole deal. And long story short, this jackwagon tried to go to basic training twice and was medically dropped both times because he's a weak piece of shit. So
he has sand in his vagina.
Yeah.
He got PTSD.
He got sore rubbing.
Yeah, nobody can. That didn't compare to what was going on in his head, by the way.
Yeah, he had a pair of chapped piss flaps, and they put him out.
Yeah.
Needed some chapstick for his chapped lips.
I am so grateful, by the way, because he went through the first time in '99, right? Was it '99?
98.
98. So I would have missed him, but I'm so grateful though that he didn't go in any earlier than that and become a member of one of my platoons, because he would have been one of those guys, just one of those fucking guys that I had to baby all the fucking time.
That guy. We all had that guy.
Oh yeah, I had a guy, and I don't mind saying his name. His last name was Merhar, and Merhar. I had to give him his fucking. Everybody else could take their fucking malaria shit before, in Thailand. I had to actually keep his fucking pill bottle in my aid bag and give it to him with every fucking meal. Like
you were the designated babysitter. What were you, a specialist?
I was a medic. I was a fucking
designated medic. E4, designated babysitter.
Oh, I also was an E4. Yeah, that's exactly true. I was a part of the mafia, and I was a strong member of the mafia, by the way. Don't fucking piss me off.
Well, just so you know, our medic was in charge of making sure that the shit got burned.
I did that as well. And by the way, Master Sergeant, I was going to tell you about this. The PAC Act, right? The thing that just came out, right? And that, as you know, was part of my job as field sanitation guy, right? And in Egypt, the Navy guys.
You were the shit burner.
Oh, absolutely. And the Navy guys are, during the time period that I was over in Egypt, they get covered by the PAC Act, but not the guys who are actually burning the shit. But the Navy guys anybody that was on the Red Sea gets it, and everybody was in country in Egypt don't get it. They're not covered by the fucking PAC Act. And I was like, well, who the hell was burning the stuff that these Navy guys were breathing in? Because they weren't burning shit aboard ship, I don't believe. but we're not covered by the PAC
No,
Act
they
for some
left it
reason.
for you to burn.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't understand that. And not only that, but
Hiram, he actually admitted to shooting himself in the shoulder.
right.
And it was a negligent discharge of the firearm. He said accidental, but
Top, you are actually the one who flat out said, no, it's not an accidental discharge. It's a negligent discharge.
It's a negligent,
exactly.
yeah. Right.
There's no such thing as an accidental discharge.
Right.
You're right. I can tell you stories about that.
I can tell you a story about my son recently.
Top, you are the one who said, nope, that was a negligent discharge.
Oh man, my son.
They must be covering Chris and Tiff right now.
I almost shot him myself. My son took the soul out of his Kia on accident.
The soul out of his Kia. Okay,
yeah,
I can't wait to hear this.
Well, okay, so my son is a gun enthusiast, which there's nothing wrong with it. I support that 100%, right? And he carries with him, and I don't know why he carries a Mac 11 with him all the fucking time, but he does, right? And this
because he
motherfucker,
can. Why not?
Right. But he has this,
and that's why.
Right, but he carries his Glock with him too, and he keeps it in a bag, right, in this fucking bag. And so apparently he's driving through our neighborhood, just outside of our property, down the road a bit, and I get a phone call. Hey, Dad, guess what I just did? And I go, well, what'd you just do? He goes, I just fucking shot the door because he was moving his weapon around in the fucking bag, I guess, without looking where the hell it was, and he had a round chambered, and he fucking shot the door, the passenger side door, with a fucking it was a 9mm, I believe. Shot the fucking passenger door, blew out the fucking passenger window. And I just told him, I said, well, you're lucky that wasn't fucking you. Like the weapon could have been aimed at you and shot you, because he didn't know which way the fucking weapon was pointed. And he shot the fucking, and this is a soldier, by the way, my son. That's the reason why I guess he had to be a fucking air traffic controller, because he didn't have any fucking muzzle discipline. But this was a couple of months ago, by the way. Shot the fucking door out, blew the damn window out. I was like, you're lucky that didn't happen anywhere else, because where we live is out in the middle of fucking nowhere, so there were no houses or anything around. But he was damn lucky.
He's lucky it was pointed out the passenger door, not the driver's door.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Or him, you know. I mean.
Well, that's what I mean. It's going out the driver's door. It's got to go through him first if he's driving.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And he fucking I told him, I said, you just fucking took the soul out of the Kia, man.
All right, guys. He's covering. I was making him do the robot here. I just kept jumping it back and forth.
I saw that.
Making him do the fucking robot just because he's a retard. But
awesome.
He's covering this shit again. And
I know
this is actually one of my longer lives. I usually try not to go over an hour.
Right.
But hey, I want to thank all you guys for coming up on the panel.
Yeah, appreciate it.
You know what?
Thanks for letting me come.
I'm a civilian.
Well, you know, you keep changing your name around, dude. I gotta try and figure out who it is.
Oh no, it's either like my real name, Dr. Cock, or Wrangler stole my service.
Dr. Cock.
Or wait, I do have.
Why are you stealing my valor? Why are you stealing my valor right now by calling yourself Dr. Cock? I was the real Dr. Cock.
Hey, I'm gonna leave everybody with this though, and hold on for 1 second.
We're about to get tased.
Ready? Yep. Good. Take it ready. Video's ready. Yep. Stand by. And okay.
No, Grandma, I don't want any of the apple pie.
Taser, taser, taser.
No, you will have the apple pie.
Look at where the darts are. One in the ass cheek and one in the back.
I would sound like a little girl.
And when you split the hemispheres like that, you get full body lockup. And that's how they teach you to shoot it, to where you split the hemispheres. So that's your taser instructional for this evening.
Penetrate someone with a dart.
The chat, as always, you guys are awesome. I appreciate everybody that came in tonight, and I appreciate everybody that came up on panel. I had a good time, and I would not want to be JJ the jerk off come Monday morning.
Nope.
Have a good night, everybody.
Later.
See y'all later. Burns, you got a beard.